And the first question comes from Czarface. With the IG's bot lane being more stable this split, do you think it's worth having a more coin flip jungler like Ning starting over Leon? And I think the big thing with the Ning versus Leon priority in week one, if people remember, like it was months and months ago, but it had a lot to do with Kiana priority. And because of that, Ning's Kiana was, let's just say, highly questionable. They had Leon starting because Leon was the better Kiana player, and they really wanted to highly prioritize that champion. Now that they don't have to do that, I think that you'll see Ning playing a lot more in generally, just because he still seems to fit better with the team. Leon, so again, Rick Sophie in chat, Leon is definitely the more mechanically gifted player. Ning has his moments. He had a really bad year last year, I'll say that. At this point in time, Leon might be the more mechanically gifted player. I think it really just depends on team synergy. I think the big thing to talk about with IG, actually, which the Twitter question also mentioned, is that I can't watch that game again. Peanut tried so hard, he did. It was that the bot lane of IG, if you didn't watch them last year on Vici, I don't blame you, but they were insane last year too, and that's Puff and Southwind, and they've been just, you always worry when you're, again, introducing something entirely new to a team like IG, where it seems, despite the fact that they play really fast and loose, and by the way, they're playing about as fast and loose as you could expect, especially given that they're online. Like, this is one of the teams where I was like, are we just going to see IG just totally go nuts because they feel like they're invincible? And it feels a lot more like a scrim environment. And to that regard, I feel like we have seen IG play about as fast and loose as you'd want them to play on a mock stage setup, I guess, in games that actually matter. So IG have been insanely fun to watch. But I do think all credit where it's due to Puff and Southwind, because they have performed really well. I was concerned at how Southwind would look once they again stopped the Braum priority as well. But he has still looked really, really strong. And Puff has actually been, so when I watched them last year, to me, Southwind was the more impressive player. And Puff was the one that I was slightly more worried about. And Puff has really shown up as well. So, I mean, it helps when you have two of the strongest solo lanes in the LPL. That also helps. It helps Leon when he starts as well, because he's still acclimating himself to the team. The last question to go with IG's fast and loose playstyle. How many IG players does it take to screw in a light bulb? It's a trick question because they have someone they can pay to do it for them.